welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Iris Monroe. Disregard how I'm doing my boots. It's just right now I lost my cloth. So for those of you guys who know how to shine boots, who come from the criminal justice field and stuff like that, don't judge how I'm shining my boots right now. All I know is that I have to get it done, and I'm gonna get it done, so it's gonna be done. I'm gonna be talking about how me and Zach found out that I'm pregnant. This is my favorite. I love this. Don't mind me, I'm just here burning my house down. Bitch, fail. Now I know I said that I was gonna film this video with Zach, but it's just, we've been trying to film it, but there's just never a right time, so I thought, hey, I might as well just do it now, since I don't know when we're gonna do it, and I'm pretty sure my followers want to know, you know, how everything happened. So first things first, I do want to say that I had a few symptoms before I found out I was pregnant, one of them being a UTI. When I was pregnant of Marilyn, I had a UTI before I found out that I was pregnant of her, which is really weird, really crazy that it's happening again, you know, but could be a sign that it's a girl. Who knows? Before my UTI and stuff, like a month or two before, sometimes like when me and Zach, you know, did our thing, I used to cramp up. Sometimes like during, we would have to stop because it hurt really, really bad. Like I would get like really bad pain in my stomach right here. It felt like contractions. It hurt super bad. So that had been happening for like 2 months, and it was just really uncomfortable. So that happened, and then the UTI happened, and you know, I obviously got it taken care of. I like to do my checkups every year, you know, to make sure that I'm good, I don't have no STDs, because you know, you can never trust anybody. And I'm not saying don't trust your partner, but in reality, just keep your guard up at all times, because you never know. I've heard too many stories and I've seen too many things, so I like to keep my guard up regardless. So I like to get my checkups. So that night, it was July 7th. That whole day, I was having pains on and off. My stomach was hurting. I was cramping up really, really bad. And I told Zach. So when the night came, it was time for us to sleep. I was on the floor because, you know, I like to be on the floor. I like to sleep on the floor sometimes. So I was on the floor, and then I started cramping really, really bad. I was like, Zach, I'm not feeling good. I started to feel super weak. I started to feel dizzy. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't even move. It was so hard, but somehow I got the strength to get up, walk to the bed, and once I hit the side of the bed, I fell onto my bed. I picked my head up, and I felt drunk, completely drunk. I just felt my whole world spinning, like my whole world was just spinning and spinning and spinning, and I was weak. So Zach got me some water, I drank some water, and no kidding guys, I felt the most intense, horrible pain going down through, I don't know what this is called, but all the way down to my lower abdomen, and it felt like an explosion. Like it just hurt, it hurt. So I was like, Zach, I was like, call the ambulance, I'm having a hard time. I was like, I can't. I was like, so call the ambulance. So he called the ambulance came, they took me, and you know, they asked me the basic questions. Oh, what have you been, you know, what have you been doing? Have you been drinking? Have you this? Have you that? When was your last menstrual period? Do you think you might be pregnant? I was like, no, I've been taking care of myself. I can't be pregnant. So they're like, okay. So when I got to the hospital, I had like, not even kidding, 5 different doctors constantly come up to me and ask me, you know, several different questions. Now, mind you guys, I do have cysts in my ovaries. I thought for the longest time, okay, because I've heard this and I've seen it too, that if you have cysts in your ovaries, it's really hard for you to get pregnant. Really, really hard for you to get pregnant. So you know, I really didn't even think that I could even get pregnant again or even, you know, be pregnant. So I was like, no, there's no way. I have cysts in my ovaries. So I told that to the doctors, every doctor that I saw. They're like, oh, okay. So they wanted to make sure that everything was okay. So they drew blood from my arm and they made me do a urine test. So after that, the results went in. They told me, hey, since you're not in so much pain anymore, you're gonna have to go to the emergency lobby, and then from there on, the doctor will call you to give you your results. So I was like, okay. Zach was with me, obviously, and what's it called? I hear Iris, so I go up to the doctor. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just speechless because every single time I remember, I'm just like in shock. But the doctor tells me to sit down, and he sees Zach with me, and he's like, well, what I'm going to tell you is very personal. So it's up to you if you want him here with you. If not, he has to leave. And I was like, oh, hell no, because his like face was like super serious. First, having the UTI, guys, and having that constant pain, it's either a cyst ruptured, either one of my cysts inside my ovaries ruptured and that caused the pain, or I might have some form of STD. You know what I mean? I was thinking the worst. I was like, fuck, like, I guess I'm ready. I told the doctor, no, it's okay. He can stay here, because in my mind, I was thinking, if I have some form of STD or something, STI, whatever it is, I'm looking at you because you're the only one that I've been with. You know what I mean? So I told the doctor, I was like, it's fine, he can stay here. And he tells me, he's like, well, we did a blood test, we did a urine test, and congrats, you're pregnant. And I was like, that doctor tricked me before. He really tricked me before, because I went in there for the same pain, because, you know, because I was hurting really bad in my lower abdomen. So I had went in there before already, and he was the same doctor who helped me, and he, you know, swabbed me and did all that stuff, checked for STDs, STIs, everything came out clean, everything was good. He just said that I just had to relax a little and not be too rough, you know. But before he told me everything was okay and stuff, like when he came into the room to swab me and stuff, he said, oh, well, you know, your urine test came out positive, you're pregnant. And then he started laughing, and then he's like, I'm just kidding, I'm just trying to see if you're paying attention. And I was like, okay. So that was my first time coming in contact with this doctor, you know what I mean? So this second time when I went in for the pain again and stuff, he was like, well, you know, when he told me you're pregnant and stuff, I was like, are you playing with me? You know, because he did that before. And he's like, this time he was like, it's not my job to play. And I was like, oh shit, okay. You know, but it's just the way, I don't know, it was a shock for me and Zach. I wasn't like, oh my God, you know, I'm pregnant, I'm so happy. Like, it was just shocking, because it's something that I didn't expect, because in my mind, I was thinking completely different. I was thinking the complete total opposite of pregnancy, you know, because I thought, you know, first off, I can't even get pregnant. Second off, like, you know, no. We were just completely shocked. And yeah, I mean, that's just how I found out, and how me and Zach found out that I was pregnant. Well, that I am pregnant, basically. But yeah, guys, that's how I found out that I'm pregnant, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.